Good morning, everyone. My name is Evidence Nchalinchali. I'm coming from the MTN Foundation. Today, we are here to share some good news with you, our viewers at home. I would like to invite you to sit down, listen, take notes, and also pop in some questions if you have some questions on the comments section, and also like if you agree with what I'm saying. I believe what we're having a conversation about today is not a new story. It's a program that we have launched early last year. So I am quite confident that by this time, most of you, my lovely viewers, know what we'll be discussing. But I'm happy to take your questions, respond to any queries that you may be having around using the platform. As means to giving background on why we're here today, you will know that as the MTN Foundation, we have a lot of programs that we are running. They range from youth empowerment programs, education, and a lot of other pillars that we are supporting. But in the year 2022, MTN Group, as you know, that we are a business that is actually run at a group level. We are part of a group as MTN Eswatini. So in 2022, MTN Group decided that for our CSI initiatives, which is the space where we're sitting, the MTN Foundation, we decided to change our CSI approach a little bit just to accommodate the era that we are living in, which is, we all know that we are now living in the digital era. So basically, when we did that, we sat down and saw that we need to focus more on ICT-enabled related programs, just to help our young people, especially to help them to understand what is happening, and also just to equip them with digital skills. That is where MTN Skills Academy is coming from. So in doing that, as MTN, as a group, we are doing that in a partnership with Coursera. I'm sure some of you have already been doing a bit of studying or learning or training in that platform. But now what we said as a company, we said we want to partner with Coursera at a little bit of a different angle, where we are offering free courses to young people who are interested in taking those courses. We are mostly focusing on digital skills for digital jobs. As I've mentioned, that we are now specifically focusing on ICT related programs. So we are saying we want to equip you with digital skills, financial skills for you to thrive in this digital era. Maybe let me now come to explain what is MTN Skills Academy. I'm sure you've been hearing this term, MTN Skills Academy, all around, but I'm here to help you for those who may not even be understanding what is the platform. Even though we've been advertising the platform through radio, we have been posting a lot of work that is happening on the MTN Skills Academy platform or on our social media platforms. But let me just try and explain a bit, what is MTN Skills Academy? MTN Skills Academy is a platform or a tool that we have availed for young people, especially, yes, maybe not limited to young people, but we are really, really interested in getting our young people to come on board and be equipped with digital skills and financial skills for free. Previously with Coursera, or ordinarily on Coursera, if you want to take a course, you will then be expected to pay for that certificate. But what we are saying as MTN, we are saying whatever that you're taking under the MTN Skills Academy, obviously through the Coursera platform, we will not charge you that certificate. And that is fully sponsored by the MTN Foundation. So whatever certificate that you are getting at the end of the training, you will not be expected to pay for that. Who is eligible to use MTN Skills Academy? I think we've been getting a lot of those questions that I'm a Form 2 dropout, can I access the platform, what are the prerequisites and all of that. We are happy to announce that in the MTN Skills Academy, we don't discriminate. We want everyone to come on board and be a part of the movement. So everyone, as long as you have an MTN number, you have a smart device, and you have internet connection, you are eligible to participate in whatever is happening under the MTN Skills Academy. Please note that you need to have an MTN number, because what we'll be discussing next, really you need to have an MTN number, because there's a lot of authentication that happens as you access the platform. So you will have to be an MTN number holder for you to be able to use the platform. Let's then quickly run and get to understand how do you even join or begin your learning journey in the platform. We have a URL, which is https // okay, I think it's showing on your screen. You see that is where you actually get to find the MTN Skills Academy. Or else, if you don't want to type that long URL, just go to Khanyisa app. You can download your Khanyisa app on your Android, and then when you get to Khanyisa app, you'll find the MTN Skills Academy page. That is where you'll be able to then sign in if you've already registered, or you can register in the platform. So in terms of registration, you'll find a list of countries there, and please make sure that you select Eswatini because you are in Eswatini. And then when you select Eswatini, you then it will actually request you to put your MTN number, or if you want to use your Facebook login, you also have that liberty, or you can actually access the platform via your Facebook or Apple ID. But should you decide to use your MTN number to log in, just make sure that you put your correct number, and then you get an OTP. An OTP is actually a message that will come through to your phone. You take that, and then you enter that OTP. And then you will land into the MTN Skills Academy. You would have registered. It would report that you have successfully registered in the MTN Skills Academy platform. Then when you have then now logged in, you will just get to a landing page that will show you a couple of icons, which are basically the courses that are actually available for you to take. Then you choose which one you want to. For instance, if you're interested in learning information literacy, you scan through and see if you're seeing information literacy. If you want to get to understand Excel on data analysis, you scan through and you see that icon. And please make sure, we've been getting a lot of feedback around people not being able to access whatever course they've actually identified that they want to do. Please make sure that when you get to that landing page, or when you start seeing the icons which are actually showing you what type of courses are there, please make sure to click on the name of the course. Don't click on the icon, because the feedback that we have gotten, some people are not able to then proceed with the learning because they click on the icon. If you have chosen data literacy, make sure you click on the word data literacy for you to then start your learning. I've already emphasized of what we have been getting as feedback, to say please make sure you click on the name for you to start your learning. Let's take a quick break. We'll come back to then now explain further in terms of how many licenses do we have for our young people to access and all of that. Catch us in a bit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome back. We are back with our program where we are discussing all things related to MTN Skills Academy. I hope you are following there at home, and we are happy to receive any questions, comments on the comment section. We will be responding to some of the questions before we close the program today. So let's quickly move and actually try to understand that how does MTN Skills Academy work. So how MTN Skills Academy work for us, Eswatini, as I've highlighted before, that this is an MTN group program or led program, meaning it's operating in a couple of countries. I think we are sitting at our 8th country now that have actually launched the MTN Skills Academy. So each country has a certain number of licenses that are being availed for whoever is interested in actually participating in the program. So for us, Eswatini, we have 2,500 licenses for the foundation courses. What we discussed earlier, the landing page that you actually get into when you start logging or when you first log in the MTN Skills Academy, you'll find what we call foundation courses. What are foundation courses? Maybe someone else is then now asking themselves, what is a foundation course? So for this platform, because it's divided in two, maybe that's the bit that I didn't actually get to share, that we have what we call foundation courses, and then when you have done that, you then transition to the Career Academy, where now you're expected to do longer courses. Let me just explain what foundation courses are. Foundation courses are those short courses that you find there. Some of them, you could just do that course in a week. If you have enough time, you can do that course even within a day, and then you're done. So we are saying for the foundation courses, we will expect you to do 3 to 5 courses for you to actually then move to the Career Academy, where then now you will be enrolled in courses that are probably longer, maybe 3 months or 6 months, and those ones have a particular time frame for you to finish whatever course you have chosen. With the foundation courses, the nice thing there is you are not paced, or we don't give you any time frame to say you're expected to finish when. It is basically at your pace. If you've taken a course, you want to do it within a day, it's up to you, you can do that. But then when you get to the academy, there are then learning expectations that you will find there to say if you've started a course and you are expected to finish it in 6 months, that is when you are expected to comply with those requirements of the Career Academy. But for the foundation courses, we have about 2,500 licenses that are up in the air. Currently, I think we are sitting at about 1,100 licenses that are people have actually taken, they are learning and all of that. So we wish to invite you to say we've got more than enough for everyone, and we are happy to actually extend should we see that there is a need. Young people are really interested in taking up more courses. So we are inviting everyone to come, take courses. You can take 2 at a time for as long as you are able to finish and move to the next, and then be able to then eventually go to the Career Academy. For the Career Academy, we've got 250 free licenses for young people to take. If you have now completed your 5 courses in the foundation or the basic courses, then you will then transition to the Career Academy, where you now access the 250 free licenses. Maybe someone else is asking themselves to say, how do I see that now I qualify to go to the Career Academy? It's very simple because we're a digital company, so everything is digital. The system will be able to calculate that if you are Nosizo Lamini has done 5 courses under the foundation courses. She now qualifies to move to the Career Academy. You'll then get a text notifying you to say you have now or you now qualify to go to the Career Academy, and then you'll then also be able to access that platform and again choose whatever courses that you may be interested in doing. What is probably worth explaining or sharing with you, young people at home, is the fact that on the foundation courses, because it's a real thing, it's a very, very credible platform. You will find as you do your course, if you've taken a course in data literacy, you will be graded for you to actually, you will be graded, and you'll also be expected to grade your peers as you continue with your learning. Maybe someone else is trying to understand what is that about. If you have attended, let's say, UNISA, you will know that some of the courses that are offered there, you are expected to peer grade or grade some of the students that you're actually doing the course up together. So that is what we mean when we say peer graded. You'll be expected to leave some comments in their responses and all of that. So again, here in the platform, you will be expected to do that. And please note that you will not pass your course if you have not been able to do that. So please make sure that you sit down, you take your time, you understand all the requirements and all the things that you need to comply with for you to then eventually get your certificate. We've also been getting a bit of feedback to say, I started this course, but I thought I had finished it, but I'm still not getting my certificate. Please make sure that you check where you're expected to peer grade. Make sure if they give you a certain number to say you're expected to grade 3 students, make sure that you do that for you to actually finish and then get your certificate under the foundation course. I have already mentioned that once you're done with that, once you have satisfied all those requirements under the foundation courses, you'll then get an invitation. It will come through an email to say you now qualify to go to the Career Academy. At this particular point in time, I will show you how it looks like, where you see how to, because someone else may be asking himself that, how do I see that I need to peer grade someone? On your screen, by now, I think you should be seeing that there is a section there that tells you that here you have to peer grade, or it's a peer graded assignment. You will see some information there, something like peer review on project, grading in process, meaning if not enough people have graded your work, you find that maybe it delays you a bit to getting a certificate. Please be patient, because your work has to be graded by your peers. You will also have to grade your peers to complete the whole program. Maybe let me also share the exciting part about this MTN Skills Academy platform. I mentioned earlier that we have partnered with Coursera, of which means some people who have been with Coursera previously, they will know that there's a list of universities, accredited institutions all around the world that Coursera works with. So we are happy to say this is actually an accredited platform. So whatever certificate that you are getting there, you will see that maybe it's coming from the University of Florida, University of whatever university that particular course that you have chosen may have been hosted under. So we are just here to confirm that this is a real thing. It's not really a makeshift type of program. No, it's a real thing. Whatever certificate that you're getting, if you've gotten a certificate from the University of Florida, it's a certificate that you can download. It's a certificate that you can actually append in your CV, or it's a certificate that you can actually put in your CV to say, I have completed a certificate in data analytics or whatever course that you may have chosen. So we just want to encourage everyone to take up those courses, especially because there's actually no fee that is attached to it. You just have to have your internet connection, you have a smartphone, you have an MTN number, and then you're good to go. And you can take as much as possible. As I've already explained, that we've got a number of licenses available for everyone to access, especially our young people. We all know that we are living in a time where everyone is expected to know a lot around the digital space. So we are creating that platform for our Eswatini youth to say, let's not be left behind. Let's also be a part of this movement. Let's take up these courses. Let's just make use of this platform. It has been created for us, and we are the ones who are expected to use it. Let's take another break. We will come back in a few, and also I want to share briefly on what else can you find in the platform. Exciting stuff once again. Thank you very much. We are back again, and I would love to welcome you once again as we do the part where I want to share with you what else to find in the platform, what is exciting and interesting for those who may want to explore that. Over and above you learning in the platform, we also have what we call the skill path, or trying to shape what career journey you may have, or you may be interested in actually taking. So we have a survey that is in the platform where we allow you to, if you have time, because it's quite a lengthy survey, but it's very, very helpful for those who may just want to understand which part am I leaning more towards in terms of career or stuff that I may want to take up in the course or even later in life. So we have a survey that we have there. It's already showing on your screen to say, you log in there, you just pick whatever areas that you want to rate yourself in, and then you get feedback to say these are the areas where you are probably more strong. And then it is your choice to then say, what exactly do I want to do? If you are leaning more towards management and planning, then you will then see courses that you may then want to pursue in the platform. If you're leaning more towards digital marketing, it's also okay. Then it introduces an opportunity for you to then say, okay, what courses can I take to actually sharpen myself in that particular area? So this is just an attempt to just try and guide your career to say, which areas are you strong? But we're not also saying if you get a 40% under digital services, we're not discouraging you, but we are saying there are other areas where you may find that you are a bit stronger, and then we also then encourage you to take those courses. But again, if you want to give an attempt on whatever you feel like maybe you're not so strong, it's still very much okay. But we're just trying to assist you to understand yourself better when it comes to choosing your career. I think we thought maybe let's share that with you so that if you are really, really interested in doing that, if you have never had an opportunity to actually just go through a career guidance a session, we are introducing this one online where you are just on your own, you're just picking and you're responding to those questions or those prompts that you'll be getting in the platform to assist you in shaping your career. Let's move now to frequently asked questions. As I've mentioned earlier, that we have been using this platform, or we launched this platform late October in 2023. So we have already been getting a lot of feedback, and we are very, very grateful and thankful. We're still expecting more feedback because ours is to make sure that this platform is user-friendly, it's simple and straightforward, because we really, really want to encourage our young people to use this platform. So the questions that we've been getting a lot of feedback around the fact that sometimes when you log in to the platform, you are redirected to browse Coursera, which is then outside of MTN Skills Academy. Remember, there was Coursera before MTN Skills Academy, but now we are saying we have partnered with Coursera. So whatever that you access outside of the MTN Skills Academy under Coursera, you find that you now have to pay for that. But we want to keep you in the MTN Skills Academy platform so that whatever certificate you're finishing there, you don't get to pay for that. So please make sure that when that happens, when you log in and it redirects you to browse Coursera, just click that away. Click that away and then go back to the MTN Coursera sponsored courses, because that is the only course that you will not pay for. I think I really, really want to be clear here, because we've been getting a lot of feedback on that one to say, how come now I'm expected to pay for this certificate? Then we ask the question, how did you do it? Did you do it within the MTN Skills Academy, or you continued when it redirected you to Coursera? So please make sure that you close that and then you go back to the MTN Skills Academy platform to restart the whole thing. If that continues, please make sure that you change your browser. It helps. It has corrected a lot of of this problem with a few of our students. So please make sure that when you get that, you click and then you're still encountering problems, just change the browser. If you're using Google, if you're an Android user, if you're using Google, just go to another browser, then that should be rectified or corrected. Another feedback that we have gotten, I think I've already addressed this one. We have been getting questions to say, I've just completed high school. Do I qualify to enroll in the platform? The answer is yes. Some are asking, I'm not done with school yet. Can I take up the courses? The answer is yes. So basically, it's an open platform. No one is restricted from accessing it and using it, as long as you have a smartphone, as long as you have internet, and as long as you have your MTN number, which we encourage to say go buy those MTN numbers and then access the platform. So the answer is everyone is welcome to use the platform. The other question that we have been responding to a lot is the question, is there a time frame for registration? The answer is no. This is a self-paced platform. If you just wake up in October 2024, you want to enroll for a course, you can just do that. If you want to enroll in July, no one is stopping you from just starting anything, anytime. But we do encourage that please take up those courses, follow up on them, make sure that you complete them so that we can release the licenses for other people to actually also access, and also just for yourself to actually move forward to eventually get to the Career Academy if that is your aspiration. But we just want to encourage people to not stay too long with their courses. Take your courses, pace yourself nicely, but make sure to finish your courses and get those certificates and gain that knowledge, most importantly, because that's just what we are trying to encourage. We have also been getting questions around, so now I've completed my course, how do I get my certificate? I still haven't gotten my certificate and all of that. So all the certificates, since it's a digital platform, all the certificates are digital. We are not printing any certificates. So you will get your certificate via your email. So that's how you actually get your certificate. You can then download it. If you want to print it, you can print it. But what we're offering, it's digital certificate. They are still very much valid in a soft copy. So you can then download that certificate and then append it on your LinkedIn account or your CV or wherever you may just want to be using that certificate. Thank you very much. I think that marks the end of our discussion. I am still very much happy to respond to any questions and comments that you may be having. I know that some of us will be watching this episode later in the day or later as the week progresses. We are still encouraging everyone to drop those questions. We will try to respond to every single question that you have actually posted in the comments section. Thank you very much for being with us today as we're unpacking the MTN Skills Academy. We are really looking forward to hosting you in the platform, and we're really, really, really excited to see that a lot of Eswatini have taken up this opportunity to use. As we speak, I think we have about 28 people who are now in the Career Academy, of which means those 28 people have completed about 5 courses each, and they've now transitioned to the Career Academy. So we are very, very happy for that. You are seeing this opportunity and you are grabbing it, and we really want to encourage everyone who has not started or we had probably not heard about the platform to say, please come on board. We are ready to host you, and we are ready for you to also get your certificates and move forward as a young person. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.